Hi, hello, hey. So Holbein sent me some watercolors, which is, it's very, very exciting. I've never been sent, free stuff before, so. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing a little painting with these. Yeah, I don't know. And then I was gonna be like, oh, if you haven't, I brought this out so you'd see, their other stuff, I guess. Yeah, if you never heard of their brand before, they have a lot of different stuff. Their gouache is really popular. Yeah, I have this set, fun fact. Yeah, and they have acrylic paint, which I've never really seen or tried, and their watercolors. Yeah, so I have a couple. I have already opened this, by the way. Oh, now I can't get it open. But look, isn't this cute? It's funny, they said it was a sample set and I thought it was going to be way smaller than this, but these will last me a while, so excited. Yeah, so anyway, I've tried their watercolors before, but I only have their pastel set and 2 other colors that I got from the art store. Oh yeah, I got paint on my nail, so ignore that. Yeah, so I'm excited to try some normal colors. Yeah, so I will be swatching them and then I'll do a painting. Okay, voiceover me here. So I know I already said this, but this is pretty cool that I got sent stuff. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, also, so I'm trying to figure out how to say this quick, but when I got this set, I was like, oh, it's like a set of colors, right? And the day I got it, my mom looked it up to see if it was a set you could buy, and she couldn't find it. So this whole time I wasn't sure if it was one that you could buy until after I filmed this video. I looked it up, and yeah, it is a set you can get. So I don't know how it didn't show up for my mom, but yeah. So I wasn't really filming it like it was a review, but I'll give the review. I did swatch it and do some kind of reviewy type stuff, so I guess it worked out. But yeah, so this set has primaries and then 2 secondaries and brown. And yeah, I did some mixes with it. And this seems to be a really good set. I can mix purple super easy, which was the most important thing. Yeah, I did think it was kind of funny that, I don't know, I thought it was funny that it came with orange and green and not purple. I was interesting choice. But yeah, I forgot to try this when I was mixing it, but I wanted to see if I can mix a black, which I do later, and I can, so I can mix that pretty easy. I'll talk about it when I do it, but I forgot for a while. But yeah, so those are my practice sketches slash should I call it concept art? That sounds so fancy. But yeah, so those were my ideas for the painting. And I'm not crazy about this painting. I really like the color scheme, but something about it, I just don't 100% like it. But yeah, I don't know. It's not bad, but I don't think it's that good either. It's fine, I guess. The color scheme's cool though. I like the color scheme. But yeah, so this painting was actually inspired by the eclipse that happened recently. I didn't get to see it. I looked for it and all I could see was clouds, so I gave up. But yeah, so I couldn't see it, but I saw a picture of it and I was like, that looks pretty, so this is inspired by that. But yeah, also I hadn't drawn wings in a super long time. I don't remember the last time I drew wings, let alone painted wings. Yeah, so I tried my best. But yeah, also, oh yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. I filmed the sketching process, which is kind of rare for me. Yeah, and I used my little tiny pencil. I think it's so cute. But yeah, also what I was going to say is I have some ideas for my next video, so I was gonna tell you about them. So I have 2 different ideas, and I'll do both of the videos. I just don't know. I haven't exactly decided which one I want to do first. But yeah, also I decided to do an outline before I started painting, which I haven't been doing lately, but I used to do that every time. So I was like, let's try it this time. You know, let's go back to the way I used to do things. Lately, actually, when I do an outline, I do it after I like color in everything, like as the last step. But a lot of pens don't go over watercolor, which is like super annoying. But yeah, I think they just don't go over stuff in general. But yeah, annoying. Yeah, like these ones do not go over watercolor. Like it just like doesn't work for some reason, so I have to do it like under it. But yeah, so anyway, I decided to do it the way I used to do things, by outlining it. So, video ideas, right? Oh yeah, also, oh my god, I totally forgot. So, this set, I was gonna say, it's 6 colors for like $40, and they're tubes. And, yeah, so, I think it's a pretty good set. Like, I think that's pretty good for the price, like, considering they're like tube paints. Yeah, that's it. I like the paints. Oh yeah, and I could mix the black. Very easy, good. And if you don't know how to mix a black, basically it's just the primary colors and then adjusting it a lot. So I don't exactly remember how I did it. It's kind of different each time, but I probably did primary colors and then added brown and then added like purple. And I remember I also added a lot of green. But yeah, I think what I normally do is I use brown and purple, maybe, is how I mix a black. I think that works pretty good. Oh yeah, video ideas. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the second one I'm gonna tell you about first, and then I'll do the other one. But I have these art supplies that were made to look like makeup, but they're art supplies. So I think I'm gonna do a video using those, because I haven't really used them in a video. I used them for a couple shorts that are super old, so I think I want to use them for like a longer video. And then my other idea is I want to fill a bunch of pages in my sketchbook with art supplies I haven't used in a long time. Yeah, but also like, I don't know, I get kind of weird like doing a video where I like use a bunch of different art supplies or something, or like where I show a bunch of different stuff that I have, because I feel like I'm like showing off or something, and it like feels weird and I don't like it. And that's not my like intention. I'm not trying to be like, look at all this cool stuff I have. But yeah, so I don't know, I want to do that video, but at the same time I feel like I'm gonna like feel weird, like I'm bragging or something. I don't know. Also, I just feel kind of guilty because I feel like I have like way too many like art supplies, specifically watercolors. I have so many. I think I got them, a lot of them during quarantine, which kind of makes sense. So I was drawing all the time, you know, when I didn't have anything else to do. And yeah, so I started like, I don't know, I was just bored or something, I guess. So I got a bunch of paints. A lot of them, I just ordered them online. And yeah, a lot of them I don't use. But yeah, so I don't know, I feel kind of guilty having a lot of stuff that I don't use, so. But yeah, okay, wait, never mind. I was gonna say, for that video, I'm using stuff that I do use, but just don't use that often. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe it's stuff that I don't use. I don't know. I go back and forth, I guess. But yeah, I guess it is more stuff that I don't use, not don't use it often. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But anyway, you'll see. I think I'm gonna do that video first, and I think I'm gonna try to fill like, I'm gonna try to do like 6 pages in my sketchbook, and I mean like filled with paintings, so it's gonna take me a while probably. And I think the video is gonna be kind of long, so I'm gonna try to shorten that video by not showing the sketching process of any of that. And then, okay, well, this is gonna be kind of complicated. I don't want to talk about this for that long, but I guess I don't really need to talk about the painting yet, so I'll talk about that later. But anyway, I have, some of the art supplies I want to use aren't watercolors. So I'm going to do some of that video in my watercolor sketchbook and some of it in my, I was going to call it my mixed media sketchbook, but I remembered it's not a mixed media sketchbook. My current sketchbook is not a mixed media sketchbook, which is kind of sad, but I'm going to use that sketchbook. I wish it was mixed media. I like mixed media paper better. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about the drawing now. So yeah, I think that's my next video. We'll see how long it takes me to make it. But yeah, I'm going to try to do like at least 6 pages. Knowing me, it's a gamble if that will happen, but I'm going to try. I want to use a bunch of stuff I haven't used in a long time. Oh yeah, also, I was rewatching my, I did an art room tour, like, in 2022. YouTube says I uploaded it a year ago, but it was 2022, so it was kind of, like, 2 years ago. But anyway, I was rewatching that, and, it was kind of fun, but I also kind of got annoyed at it. So that was interesting. And it made me, oh yeah, okay, so I painted roses on this because I like painting roses, but I just decided that it didn't work with my idea. I wanted this to be like celestial, you know, like stars and stuff. And flowers are not in the sky. There's no sky flowers, so I painted over them. Even though I spent a long time on the flowers, I painted over them with the gouache. And also, that is also Holbein gouache. I would just like to say I used their watercolors and gouache for this video. Not on purpose, I used their white gouache like every painting. Yeah, so I got mad at my art room tour, and it made me kind of want to refilm it. But my art room is kind of like not that different from that video. I mean, it was 2 years ago, so it's like a little bit different, but not really that different. One thing that is different though is I showed where all my sketchbooks are, and in the video I was like, whoa, there's like barely any sketchbooks in there. And I was like, that's crazy, because right now I'm having the problem where I have too many sketchbooks that I start. It's a problem. I bounce around with a lot of different mediums, and I started getting a lot of different sketchbooks for different mediums, and most of those mediums I don't use very often. But yeah, so that's why I like mixed media sketchbooks, so I can just put everything in there besides watercolors. But I do like having my own watercolor sketchbooks. Anyway, oh my god, I've talked too much that I finished the painting. But yeah, so I wrote the date on the back, and I signed it. And you might be able to tell, but I did little clouds for her wings, you know? Like, tied that in. Yeah, so I really like the color scheme of this, and I do like the little cloud wings. I think it was kind of a cool idea. But yeah, and I decided to hang it up on my wall, and I figured I'd show you, because I never show my art wall. But yeah, I have my little wall where I hang up stuff, so there's me. Hi. And my back of my hair looks really weird. I don't like it. And also, I feel like my bleached hair looks really sad, but I'm getting it re-dyed soon, which I'm really excited about. I mean, it's still like a month away, but I'm excited anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Get excited for my next video. There's going to be a lot of paintings, and I think the video is going to be good. I make a good video. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this one. I feel like it's a good little short length for a little painting. Bye. Subscribe, I guess.